one of the highlights of ASCO in general is that we're seeing more targeted therapies discussed at ASCO. We've had chemotherapy that's been around for a long while, and that's certainly efficacious, and I don't think that we're going to get away from chemotherapy not having a role in the treatment of cancer. But what I think is exciting is we're learning how to combine it with more targeted agents, or combined targeted agents drop chemotherapy out sooner. So I think we're getting smart of how to sequence our therapies and how to use other adjunctive therapies to maybe even make chemotherapy work better or eliminate the chemotherapy altogether. Another new type of compound is the antibody drug conjugate. It was kind of made famous by Kadcyla, or TDM1, which is approved for HER2 breast cancer. And now a lot of companies are looking at novel antibody drug conjugates, not only for breast cancer, but other diseases as well. We're seeing them for breast, we're seeing them for ovarian, and they link chemotherapy onto an antibody background. So instead of infusing what I like to call naked chemotherapy that goes all over the body, it certainly attacks cancer cells, but it also causes a lot of side effects or toxicity to normal cells. These medicines hone, because of the antibody, directly to the cancer cell, release the chemotherapy there, and spare the normal cells in the process. So I think that's exciting. We're also seeing new combinations. So palbociclib, or Ibrance, was approved in combination with letrozole for first-line metastatic hormone receptor-positive breast cancer. And at this meeting, we're seeing a lot more about other CDK4/6 inhibitors in addition to palbociclib, but putting them in different arenas than that first-line setting in different combinations. We're seeing a lot about PI3 kinase inhibitors in combination with either chemotherapy or endocrine therapy. And we're seeing a lot of targeted agents, and particularly immunotherapy, which is an incredibly attractive option. If you can convince the patient's own body to harness an immune response and fight the cancer itself without having to infuse things like chemotherapy.